Father in heaven, I thank you for this hour. Thank you for your mercy upon our lives. Thank you for not allowing the enemy to fulfill his enterprise in our lives. I've come to say thank you. Glory be unto your holy name. Even as I start, Lord, I ask that your angels, your spirit, will be with me. Grant me utterance that I should say the right thing in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Hi, beautiful ones. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace Omalicha, as they call me, and I'm filming from South Africa in Johannesburg. Yes. If today is your first time of watching my video, you are highly welcome. I so much appreciate you all out there for joining me on this channel. It has not been easy, but I thank God that God has been faithful, helping me to go through all that I need to go through, do all that I need to do. Yes. So today I would like to share something with us. But first of all, before I go into the video for the day, I have this, just like I said, that I will be showing you the business I do. Apart from YouTube, there is business that I do. And this business has also been a blessing to me. The business is no other than Longreach. I'll be showing us, this is what I do, called Longreach. These are our products. There are a lot to know about this business, but I'm just showing us the products that we have. Longreach is a company that produces a lot of products that you can lay your hand on, a daily needs product. Just like what I'm showing you here, we have the soap, we have the toothpaste, you can see it. These are good products that when you use, you will know. This is a cup. A cup is not an ordinary cup. This cup does a lot. It helps you in especially those people that have liver problems. There's a lot it does. So I'll be linking it down below so that you go through it, read it, because if I start going into detail, the video itself is going to be very long. This is a pot. We have so many other products on Longreach, up to 2,000 products. So you check it out. The one that you like, you can, you can go for it. Check it out, Google it, you find so much. Yes. Oh, thank you, Lord. So our main topic for today, what I want to share with us, I want to talk about, is how to do with relationship. Yes, because earlier this month, we had an incident that happened about one of our sisters that lost her life in marriage, called Sister Minister Osinachi. I've been so emotional since then. I don't know. I've been so emotional. I've been so down. A lot has been going on in my mind. I've been thinking so much about it. Because I can imagine you being in marriage and you died in it. Not that you were sick, but you were beaten to death. So it has been a very bad one to say. Yeah, we that are in marriage will tell you that marriage is very good. It's a good thing. We'll preach it, we'll talk about it. But we know that marriage is a very hard work. It's a process. It's something you learn about. It's not something that, that is that easy and cheap as they said. Yeah, because it's two people, two different people that I need, that comes from different background, different upbringing, so many things. That God brought together. God brought you together for a purpose, to learn each other, to help each other. Yes, it's one is a weaker vessel, the other one is, we need to just help one another. There are a lot to talk about in marriage, which I'm not going into per se. I'm talking about relationship. The relationship aspect I want to talk about is, getting into relationship, growing in relationship, and achieving something in a relationship. Then going back to the life of a youth. Relationship is not, it doesn't have to do with one person. You can't say I'm in a relationship with myself. No, relationship has to do with two people or group of people. Yeah. And in a relationship, there are a lot that is required in a relationship. That is why it's not good to just venture into relationship anyhow. It can be a business relationship. It can be a friendly relationship. It can also be a marital relationship. There are so many relationships out there. uh Having a relationship with somebody, you can also have a relationship with God. You can also have a relationship with God. God is the ultimate, is the first for us to have a relationship with. If you are created and you become someone, you should know that someone created you, and that person that created you is God. First of all, you should have a relationship with Him, and that relationship is to do right by Him. Do right. Show Him that you created me, and for creating me is not a waste, that I'm existing. I'm existing because you created me. God should be happy that He created you. That is the first thing in life, to have a relationship with God. Before you talk about having a relationship with others, from God, it goes down to your parents. Having a relationship with your parents, yes, the people that God puts in charge here on earth to take care of you. From there, you will grow to having a relationship with other fellows. You have a relationship with your parents, you have a relationship with your siblings, you have a relationship with people outside your home, in the community, in family, in so many. There are a lot of relationships. So my question is now, which one are you into? Which one are you into currently? Because there are all these relationships that I mentioned, we must go through them. First, we go through God, down to our parents, to our siblings. Then you go outside in the community, you go to school, you know. And in going through all this relationship, we also learn as we are going on. We learn. When you're having a relationship with God, you learn to do right by God. There's, you see, in God's aspect of relationship, you learn to do right. You learn so many things. God help you. If you truly are having a relationship with God, you don't just behave anyhow. You don't just do things anyhow. You follow up through the principles of God, the teaching of God, the love of God, like that. That is also what helps you in the family. When you are having a relationship with your parents, you listen to them, you obey them, you follow their rules and regulations. Yes, so, and getting to children, your brothers and sisters, you learn to know them, learn to know their characters, learn to love them as they are. From there, you go out, joining others in school, you learn others, you become friends. That's why they say peer group, friends. You know, oh, this my friend is nice, this one doesn't. This one is a hard worker in school, this one struggles, like that, until we grow to that of having relationship that becomes maybe female, having a relationship with an opposite sex, to get married, spouse, marriage is born, and all that. So relationship is so versatile, is a large topic on its own. So but today I'll just be touching here and there, because of what is happening in our society today. People just run into relationship, and at the end of the day, a lot is happening. A lot is happening. A lot is happening. People are dying. People are committing suicide because of the bad relationship they had, maybe in school. Somebody, is molesting you. What is the word? You are being abused in school by your fellow students. Then in relationship of two people again, two of you are not agreeing with each other. A lot of things is going wrong, and the society, a lot is going wrong. So today, talking about relationship, I should start by saying that the first relationship you want to have as a youth is to have a relationship with God, with your God. It will help you down the line, because when you have a relationship with your God, there you know that in having a relationship with my going aspect of having relationship with other people, I shouldn't do them wrong. I shouldn't hurt them. What do we gain in hurting a fellow human? What do you gain in somebody you called your friend, your best friend? What do you gain in hurting him? Because if I should go now details into having a relationship with a man before you become married, you're in a relationship with a man before you become married. What do you get? An aspect of having a relationship is to say, I love this person. I want to end up with this person. Or let's two of you agreed. Now we get to know each other. You know my ups and downs. I know yours. And along the line, why will I want to hurt you? Because I know that you are unable to do this, or your weakness is in aspect of you talk too much, or your weakness is in aspect of not putting things in order. Simply, I should be able to help you, to be able to teach you, should be able to lean on me as a friend and said, okay, in that aspect, okay, maybe I'm the one doing the things right, you are not. I should be able to, because as far as I'm concerned, everybody has their differences, everybody has their own issues, everybody has things that is not really right that you are working on. Me, I have my own lapses, you have yours. So I might be somebody that keeps things right, that do things the proper way. Maybe you don't. But in my own aspect, in my own weakness, there are something else that I don't do right, that you are the one doing it. That's the way God created everyone. God created everyone differently. He put some things. There are things that I have in me that you don't have. There are ones that you have that I don't have. It's like that. We learn everything. That's why in a relationship, it tends to be that you learn one another. So why would I want to hurt you? Why would I want to hurt you? As a youth, growing up, in that your relationship of growing up, knowing God, having a relationship with God in your family, there should be something you learned. It's true that so many of us grew up in a polygamous family, just like myself. You have a family of a lot of people, maybe a father that has family, wives, have siblings, a lot of them, that in that kind of a family, there are a lot of characters. You don't even know which one to pick on. So you begin to, learn from this, learn from that. So all those things confuses mind. That when you now start having a relationship with with one person, it confuses you. You tend to, how will I put it? You tend to, there's something I'm looking for. Then you tend to act based on all those people that you've come across. All those people in the family that you've come across, you tend to act. Their characters are deposited. A lot of characters are deposited in you. A lot of all these people's character are deposited in you. So you tend to act each of them. And by the time you know it, you're now either being violent, or or you are talking the way you shouldn't talk. But what covers all in this is love. Love. One word I could say, getting into a relationship, is to love someone, is to appreciate someone, is to see that this person is not perfect. I too am not perfect. Just like the Bible said, don't do what you know that when somebody do it to you, you won't be happy. Don't do it to another person. Don't. Me now as I am, I can't get something and how will I say it? I can't cut myself deliberately. I can't just take a knife, cut my hands, my two hands, cut my two legs, or remove my eyes. No, I can't do that, because I know if I do that, I'm destroyed for life. If I cut my two hands, I'm destroyed for life. I can even bleed to death. So nobody wants to kill him or herself, except somebody that something has messed up your mind. It's not even supposed to be in your mind. You're supposed to love yourself. Love yourself. That's why we love ourselves. That's why we nourish ourselves. That's why we feed ourselves. That's why we tend to take care of ourselves. We bath ourselves. we wear clothes, we do all those things because we love ourselves. Then if you love yourself to that extent that you take care of yourself, why don't you do the same to someone else that you are in relationship with by loving them? They are not perfect. No one on earth is perfect except God. Then God now told us to try and be perfect because He is perfect. And we are all working towards it. I'm working on my temper. I'm working on my speaking. I'm working on my, every aspect of my life. I'm working because why? Because I want to be like God, who said I should be like Him. So we are all working towards that. So in as much as I'm not perfect, the other person that I'm in a relationship with is not. She is not. He is not. All I need to do is to just love them. Irrespective of what they are, we should love them. Because so many people, just like I said, are coming up from different religion, different background, and different relationship has happened. They've come across different people, and so many tendency of each contacting each characters has been, and that's why so many people act the way they do. So I should just on my own love them. The one I should correct them. The one I should help, I should help. If it's in words, in prayers, and so many things. Why hurt someone because of the way he talk, because of the way he acts, because of no. That means me, myself, I also talk somehow. So they should hurt me back because of the way I talk or because of the way I act. Relationship is meant to be loved. You are meant to love someone. You are meant to, just like, we should love God, love our parents, love our siblings, love that person that you intend to end up with in future. And relationship is not something that we should mess up on. When you are in relationship with God, you don't want to hurt God. You don't want to defy God. You want to love God. You want to just, relationship. When you are in relationship with your parents, you don't want to hurt them. You want them to bless you. When you're in relationship with your siblings, you want to grow up loving them. You're in good terms with them. This will call this my brother, this my sister, and all that. Then when you go out there and you see somebody, why can't we also continue in that like manner by loving them, rather than hurting them? You don't need to. We are not supposed to hurt anyone because no one created anyone. No, you don't know how God created any soul. You are not supposed to touch anyone. You are not supposed to hurt anyone, irrespective of whatever they have done. You are not supposed to, because you don't give life. God is the only one who has given life, and life is supposed to be precious. Life is precious to God. Life is precious to God. So you out there who is in a relationship, it could be a relationship at home. Know that you are still having a relationship with your father, your siblings. All you need to do is to love them. Then growing up to that, getting in a relationship with others in school, all you need to do is to love them, to care for them. In as much as you want them to care for you, do the same. Do the same to one another. Because down the road, you also will also want the same thing to happen to you. Let's stop hurting people, stop abusing people. It's not right. This is not right. God hates it. God hates an abuser. God hates someone that hurts people. God hates. And also, please, if you have a comment, you are free to comment. You're free to write anything you want to write, comment. All I know is I'm doing what I am asked to do, what I'm led to do. There are a lot of experience I've had growing up as a girl, growing up to become where I am today. An experience also I've had in marriage, which I'll be sharing also along the line. but the good, the good, also the lessons, and the ones me in person is working on. So, all of this will be coming up. You know, making YouTube video is really a job. If you think you're not working and you start YouTube, that's when you will know that it's not easy to make YouTube, because there are a lot of things, especially when you have kids. When you want to make video, this one is disturbing, this is a lot. So making YouTube channel is not an easy work. It's really a work that one need to take serious, and I thank God that God is helping me. So on this journey, I'll continue to share what I have, what I experienced, and what God laid in my heart. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.